And we're now live. There we go. So, howdy. My throat just started getting fucked up for some reason. I don't know why. It hasn't been happening today. So, but as soon as I start streaming, something fucks up. Typical. But howdy. Playing Wizard 101. I'm going to be streaming Wizard 101 occasionally. Maybe once or twice a week, just playing through most of the main quests. I do side questing, off stream, but I try and keep to doing main quests and shit on stream. So I'm going to be doing a solo life run because I like doing this because I'm an idiot. And I'm going to swap on over. Just give me a sec. Switch that over to Wizard 101. Does that work? I see. If I swap this. Oh, fuck. Well, god damn it. Is that working? Everything is collapsing. I also moved this over. How about I flip this? No. There you go. That works. Whatever. That works. Why are you not lighting up? What have I done here? We are having some issues. The stream can start as soon as I figure out how to be a streamer. Fucking. Why are you not? I'm not that quiet, am I? Hang on. If I up that a bit more, how about that? Is that better? Let me see if I'm too loud now. Hello? Is it? Okay, and I can't even move this now. That's epic. You know what? You know what? Fuck the PNG. Okay, it's not happening this stream. It's gone. Unfortunately, it's just the wizard. That will be the PNG. The wizard will be the PNG this stream, and I'll lower that back down just a bit. Alright. Alright. That works. Whatever. Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's move this over to wizard. There we go. Transition. There we go. Did it work? And let me turn on the music a bit. Down. There we go. I finally got to work. There we go. Video games. Alright, let's begin. I will be skipping some of the dialogue because I've already just seen a fuckload of the dialogue, so Alright. So, where I'm at right now in this Life Wizard, I'm not starting from the very beginning, I'm sorry. I've been playing a little bit in anticipation because I love this game. So, where I'm at right now, I am level 9, and I'm currently doing Triton Avenue, and then I'll do Firecat Alley. I hate, I'm going to say this, I hate what they did to every single one of the lanes in this fucking game now. It is so bad. I don't know why they felt the need to rewrite some of the stories, and a lot of them are just worse. It really makes no sense to me. I've already defeated the Kraken, so sorry about that. We could talk about Wizard 101, but I also want to talk about like what's going on in anime right now, because it is a bit insane, all the shit that's going on with like localization and everything. It's crazy that people get mad at people not doing their job right, and the people that don't want to do their job right take it as a personal attack. It's like they're fine with being lazy and just not giving a shit, but as soon as you call them out for being lazy and not giving a shit, then it becomes a problem. Oh boy. And that's Triton Avenue. Epic. So, the thing about the localization thing, to me, the craziest thing is the blatant disrespect to the actual writers, not just the work, but the writers, the people that originally wrote it. The blatant disrespect, the opinion that, well, I'm an author and I can do it better. It's like, localizers are not authors, they're not artists, they have no talent. Oh, they have a bunch of, I'm not doing their side quests right now. Close to, for some reason I go to Mulinda Wu and I don't see the fucking Treant spell for some reason right now. I don't know why. I don't believe they changed Spriggan to be at a higher level or be a trainable card or like a quest card. I thought Sprite was a quest card. Why did they change more? That's one of the things. They changed so much shit about Wizard City. Why did they have to change all the voice actors? I'm also going to up the sound a bit more, that way you can hear better. Why did they have to change all of the voice actors? Was it really necessary? Was there something wrong with the original voice acting?
Oh, you're that unicorn way hero wizard, aren't you? What?
Yeah, this guy whose character got completely neutered. For this, it used to be interesting. It used to be interesting that this game that's made for kids is somewhat... Okay, damn. Of course. It's interesting how this game that was made for kids, but it's had somewhat mature topics in Wizard City, you know, like getting... The thing that killed me, yesterday I was doing Sergeant Skullsplitter. Sergeant Skullsplitter is literally just a guy wants a recipe book or something from his sister. Originally, Sergeant Skullsplitter had fucking, he kept the journal that, what's her name, Eudora Tanglewood or something like that. He kept the journal that she had about, Sylvia Drake. You know, Malistaire, the main antagonist of Part 1, Arc 1 of Wizard 101, the main antagonist's wife, he kept her scrapbook to, you know, torment Eudora Tanglewood or whatever her name is. They just changed that to, like, yeah, some dude wants a recipe book. Go get it for him. I was like, that is... You're taking all the emotional appeal of that entire fucking... Okay, this is bothering me. Here we go. It's insane how they took all the, like, character out of that quest to make it like a joke. And I genuinely don't know if Lizzo Firespitter... I think Lizzo Firespitter is talking about the real Lizzo, which is an interesting choice to have her in a children's game, especially since all those allegations. Oh my god, I just really don't get it. I just really don't get it. They made a lot of changes to this game, all of them for the worse. For no reason. Like, I don't even like the new graphics. I'm playing on the old graphics right now. After this battle, I will show you what the new graphics look like, but I prefer the old graphics. They had a lot of charm and character to them. The new graphics look just so blocky and like, they look like Play-Doh. You can tell. High. Classic mode off. There we go. Look at this. It looks like everything's made out of Play-Doh. I don't get why they had to change it. What's the point? Whenever this looks like, yeah, it's older, but it looks it's older, but it looks rustic. It actually looks like a wizard area. You know, the streets are still painted red, and they're still fantastical, wizard-like. But they're not fucking, it's not like everything's glowing and everything has to be so, you know, gauche and everything. It's terrible. And the voice acting just got worse. I'm skipping the dialogue, I'm sorry. I can't be fucked because this Wizard City just became like the worst part of Arc 1 whenever it was like my favorite part of Arc 1 because there's like, you know, holy shit, Malistaire, he's a pretty bad dude, you know, sending like actual zombies and demons and shit to go attack children and fuck with Wizard City. But they took all that out. Malistaire's barely even a thing. I think he's talked about maybe twice in the entirety of Wizard City now. Aside from doing like other like death specific quests or anything. And you know, wrapping up Wizard City to send you on your quest throughout the spiral to stop Malistaire. But whenever you're going through all the lanes and shit, like it's not Malistaire. It's oh, fuck. Sorry about that. I am a little tired. They got a lot of shit going on. If you don't like the outfit, neither do I, but I'm trying to stat max without opening any packs or anything. Oh, I didn't. I should have. Oh, well. So, with other topics, why is gaming so shit nowadays? I'm sure I'm not the only one that saw that, that whole Steam voting thing, the Steam Awards, and it was all just a meme. People use the Steam Awards to, instead of praise about games they liked, they bitched about games they hated. So are we at the point in gaming where just bitching is more eventful than talking about what we like? People used to have arguments over which game is better. Now people are like in solid agreement. Everyone's in solid agreement that all games suck now. Ain't that a bitch? I think the worst oh my god. The most egregious one in my opinion is City Skylines 2. Whenever I was reading about the shit going on in City Skylines 2, I'm like, what the fuck? epic. I was thinking, what the fuck is wrong with them? Why do like civilians need fully modeled teeth with like 500 or 600 pixels each? Why do they need them on a city builder game? You're not going to get that close. You're never going to see their teeth. Ever. And I guarantee you, if it wasn't just trying to put in bloat and try and get more and more funding for the game for a money laundering scheme, I guarantee you the people that were modeling that were like, man, people are going to look at it like all the extra work you went to and think we care. We love this game. It's like, no, we don't. We think you're fucking idiots. You're inadvertently gatekeeping the fucking, you're inadvertently gatekeeping gaming to like the only people that can afford like the highest end of shit. Most AAA games are like that nowadays too. God, I remember whenever fucking, like, I'm gonna say this like I was around at the time. I was not alive at the time that the original Doom came out, but at the time, it announced how large Doom was going to be. And people were fucking mad because they're like, how are you going to make a game this big and needs all of these requirements? No, it wasn't Doom, it was Quake. They were talking about how strong of a machine you need to run Quake. And people were wondering, well, how do you expect us to run it? We don't have a NASA computer. And nowadays companies are like, look, your machine's got to be $6,000 or else you can't run this shit. Also, we're gonna make the game run intentionally shitty. That way people on PS5 can play it. It's like, god damn. They should. Oh my god. Life has the high. I think. King Zal, are you watching the stream and making me fizzle? Life has like the highest accuracy rating of any school, and I'm fizzling a lot. This is insane. Just gonna fire scorch him. Alright. Just gonna healing touch myself, and then I'll probably unicorn next turn. See, I can play the healing class like a healer. I'm smart. Stream health okay? Alright. Epic. In a perfect world, games would be made from the lowest end of the spectrum up. Like, you make low-end graphics and everything, and then you build on them, making, you know, refining those low-end models and shit. Not making high-end models and trying to scale them back. That's whenever the game breaks. You can always scale up, but you can't scale back. It's like whenever you're cooking. You can always add spice to it, but you can't take spice away. It's rather to have it under seasoned and you can add spice to it later than not be able to take it away. But some places don't put salt in their shit while it's in the pot. They wait for you to put it in whenever it's in the bowl or on your plate. I'm gonna say it. This is gonna sound kind of odd, but these people that work for Paradox and all these other companies, we're not even gonna talk about Victoria 3. That was a fucking shit show on launch. It's almost like it's not even a Victoria game. It's basically just a city builder, but with a map. That's what Victoria 3 was on launch. And I'm going to say this is going to sound weird, but most of these AAA developers and anything, they could not be cooks. They could not cook. Just making sure that my voice is coming through alright. Developers could not cook. They don't understand that you can always add too much, but you can't add too little, because you can always add more later. Too much salt in the recipe, it's fucked. Not enough salt, Just add a bit more salt. But if you put too much, you're fucked. But they always want more and more and more in their fucking in their games. We need to have the best graphics. We need to have the, you know, fuck the gameplay. By the way, we know how to do game. Just do the you know, blue, green, blue, purple, orange rarity bullshit. Throw in the most basic gunplay you've ever seen. Add some extremely milquetoast fucking extremely milquetoast perks or skill system. Oh my god. What is happening? It's a 90% accuracy. It's literally a 1 in 10 chance for me to not cast that, and I still miss it. How does that work? Well, how does that work? You got the Herkimer Stone. Epic. I also just don't like that Firecat Alley is like a two-pronged area. Like, it's not all, you know, one direct route. Like, Cyclops Lane. You want to get to the Haunted Cave, you could just go on the main street that goes, you know, to the other parts. You know, Triton Avenue. You need to go to the Kraken or go to the Haunted Cave. You just go on the main street. There's only one, like, area that's off the main path. Firecat Alley, it's split up. You come in here and you gotta go around here to go to the Dark Cave, then you gotta go around here to go to literally everything else. And even the main boss area is split up from the other towers. I've never really liked Firecat Alley all that much, I'm gonna be honest. Got my least favorite one. Do I? Yeah, I gotta do Colossus Boulevard for Wizard City, unfortunately. I don't want to do the underwater section of Wizard City. I don't think that'd be very interesting. The other thing that's crazy to me is people dick riding the most mid games possible. I was one of the people that was hyping the shit out of Starfield because I knew it would be a train wreck. I knew it was going to be a train wreck, and I knew that a lot of Xbox fans and Sony fans were just mad. I knew a lot of Xbox fans would just fucking lose their shit over it. I thought it would maybe have interesting gunplay. No. It was the most bland shit possible. I thought... By the way, this is in fact coming from the man that is making an Infinite Warfare video eventually. I think that might come out at the end of next month. I have my Beyblade video coming out Friday. I will make that Friday. I'm excited for that Beyblade video. I really like Beyblade. Yo, howdy, B Storm Eyes. How you doing? I'm not really talking about a certain topic. I'm just straight. I want an excuse to play Wizard 101 from the very beginning again. So I'm just like, you know what? Why not stream it and talk about whatever? At the moment, I'm bitching about why video games suck and why I'm still playing a, what is it, 16-year-old kids card game? Kids online card game? Let's just say, I like Wizard 101. I've been playing it since I was 8, around 2010. And I think I've spent from the 14 years I've been playing it, 13, 14 years I've been playing it, I think I've spent over $3,000 all throughout that entire time playing it. I remember some old shit about Wizard 101. I was into the game intimately. I also played the fuck out of Adventure Quest Worlds. That was a good one. Reminder, Flash may have died, but the spirit of Flash games still lives on somewhere. this game too. Group on with. I'm on a little break onto other games. To me, it's like this is a game that I can just turn on and then just let myself relax. Like, I don't push this game as hard as possible. I don't get so competitive, you know. Like, I say, oh yeah, I'm going to relax and play a little bit of Smite, and then I can feel my temples pounding by the time I'm done. Or I'm going to relax and play Team Fortress 2, and then just be alt-tab the entire time the game is open. So this game and Paradox games, like, well, sort of like CK3. I play CK3 like with a bunch of mods that make the game a bit more difficult and have more complexity in the game. And there are times where some of the balancing decisions in those mods, they make me question a little bit. Like, I don't know. I'm not a expert on historic medieval. Oh, I gotta go back to get a new spell. It's me. Howdy, Nor. How you doing? But I'm not an expert on medieval warfare. I don't know everything about it. But I don't think some random peasant from the Middle East can kill a fully armored knight. That's just my opinion, alright? I don't know. I don't think... You know, I'm going to say that because the Mamluks were slaves, and they were the strongest... do I not get my... Oh no, do I not get a treant spell? Oh no, I have to use Leprechaun more? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm gonna say, fuck the fairy, get the spray, I'll just use the unicorn. There we go. Apparently I don't get treant at level 10 anymore. That's really unfortunate. I could really use a spell that hits a bit harder than Leprechaun. Uh-oh. I'm level 10 now. Oh boy, I completely didn't even notice that I leveled up. But I was gonna say, a medieval peasant can't kill a fully armored knight, then I remembered the Mamluks were a thing, and I'm like, you know what, I don't even know. I just don't know. And there we go, got some robes. Are any of these better than what I'm wearing? Yes. No. Yes. Alright, new outfit. There we go. How's that? The cold next door would play it all the time. I'm gonna assume you said kid there. Yeah, dude, I love this game so much, man. This is a comfort game. This is one of those games that I just put on and I'm like, yes, everything is fine. My life may suck, but you know what? In another world, I am an initiate theurgist. Also, my favorite schools in this game are Myth and Life. There we go. I'm sorry I'm skipping the dialogue, but I've played this game way too much. I think King's Isle is... There's a problem with this game where a new world is dropped. People think this game is just dead. I have no idea. People think this game is dead. People are like, every time I talk about it, like, hey man, Wizard 101, everyone's like, that game is still like active online. It's like, yeah, it just got a new expansion, a new world. And people don't know that. People don't know anything about this game anymore. I think King's Isle needs to stop being bitches and loosen up their pockets a bit. This is going to be a bit radical, alright? But I think the entire first act from Wizard City to Dragonspire needs to be made free at this point, and everything after that needs to be paid. Of course, you can have like Winter Tusk and everything be paid. That seems reasonable to me. Still have the other worlds, you know, have Wisteria and Wintertusk and everything be paid, but have the entire main story of Act 1 excluding, you know what, if they want to do Mount Olympus, you need membership to do Mount Olympus, fine, epic. Aquila, fuck it. Aquila's still off. But Act 1 at least needs to be available to people, because they experimented a little bit with making all of Wizard City free. But I don't think that goes far enough. People need to know more about this game than just level 10, you know, getting to level 10. This game has a lot to it, and a lot of it you won't see in Wizards in just Triton Avenue, or even if they said, fuck it, Wizard City is free forever. It's like, okay, that's all they're seeing is Wizard City though. They're not seeing the other parts of the game. Like, the coolest world in this entire game is Mushu, in my opinion. Just, I like the story of Mushu. I like how the game ramps up in maturity as Act 1 goes on. Now, we're not going to talk about how many times in this Act 1 King's Island says, you know what, British colonialism was actually kind of cool. We're not going to talk about that one. But I still think, you know, fucking do something with the game. Make something free. The fact that everything, so much shit is paywalled. Win J. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, Nora. Nora, are you having a stroke? Do I need to contact somebody for help? I like how I felt fine the entire day, but as soon as I start streaming, my nose gets stuffed up again. Isn't that so cool and epic? I should have really killed the... Uh-oh. I don't know why I didn't kill the minion before I attacked the boss, even though I know I'm not going to kill the boss. My phone is... Oh, do you have that thing where your phone starts slowing down so the keyboard just starts giving up? My phone does that as well, where I'm typing on the keyboard, my phone starts to slow down, and the keyboard's just like, you know what? I know you just pressed A, but I think you really want to press T right now, so we're pressing T. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm dead. God. Already? I made a tactical blunder there. Let's try that one again. You know, if I had my treant, I would win. King Zhao, fix your game. The delete key was in the mind, has a mind of its own. I know. To me, it's like my phone's like you tapped a button, but I think you really want to press that button down, so I'm just gonna press that button down for you. No need to thank me. It's on me. It's fine. I know you're thinking one way, but I really think you want to think this other way. I'm just gonna go all in on attacking the boss. I like how this game still operates by like what older, more fantastical, oh my god, older, more mythology takes on like elves and shit, rather than like the Tolkien elves. There are still gnomes in this game. We'll see how far I get. I don't know. See, my goal is when Josh Strife Hayes made his vid on the game 3 years ago, the player base seemed to be pretty big for such an old game. It is, but a lot of people are like, a lot of people just don't know the game is still around. Like, a lot of the people that play it now are dedicated whales, alright? They whale a lot of money into the game. Hey man, I remember this. Howdy, a la carte vamp. How you doing? I remember this game. I know, I love this game so much. I think I'm dead. Again. Oh, no, I killed the boss. Oh, I think that was literally just enough damage to kill the boss. Alright, we're back in it. We're back in it. We might be good. A lot of the people that play the game still are whales. They dump a lot of money onto the game. They're the ones keeping the game afloat. And King's Isle has noted that this is much less a kid's game now, and has most of their audience are adults. They understand that. They've noted about that. And they talk about it sometimes whenever they make updates on the game, like, hey, we're not gonna, you know, there's not gonna be any sex, drugs, or rock and roll in the game. You know, they're not gonna go straight up, yeah, here's blood, gore, murder, everyone's saying fuck every 5 seconds, you know. They're still going to have the identity and the idea of a kid's game. But they understand that they need to take into account, at least for the gameplay, a lot of the people are more mature. Reasonably, I don't think this game needs a whole bunch of gore and murder and sex and like adult shit, because you are playing as a kid. So it's just modern RuneScape. I wouldn't even say it like that, I'm not gonna lie. I'd just say it's more like a gotcha in some ways. It's basically modern World of Warcraft. I'm gonna compare it again. This game was written off a partial World of Warcraft code. I think this game is basically the modern World of Warcraft, because Warcraft is dying. People don't like it no more. But this game is still going strong mostly. So I like listening to the history of the fucking magic. This game does have a lot of really good lore. We're trying to get to the graveyard, then have to farm crowns from the minigame with the horse and the sword. Oh yeah, the dueling Diego minigame. I mean, how Reinhardt Scap. You mean RuneScape? Yeah, RuneScape is mainly played by adults these days, like how Noel will play it from time to time. Yeah, but wasn't RuneScape always going like an adult game? I mean, World of Warcraft has always been an adult game, so I guess that works out. What boost did I just get? I need more. I can't pass up damage items. I need equipment that does damage. I really have no idea why they decided to say, yeah, fuck Private Quinn and his association with the, you know, elves, and why it hurts him. RuneScape was made for kids originally. I did not know that. It was interesting. I thought it was always meant to be like an adult game. But like, I don't know why they decided to change the story of Firecrack Island. Like, here's why, you know, Private Quinn feels personally, he personally feels bad for the elves, and he personally wants to help the elves. Now it's just like, you know what? Fuck Quinn. He's just the guy you got to talk to once or twice. The advantage of RuneScape was that it played in the web browser, so you didn't need a good rig back in the day. This game too, I mean, this game's not really that taxing. Now they added a load of shit into it that makes it a lot more taxing, but at the beginning, this game was it ran pretty jank because the team behind it didn't really know what all they were doing. But I think back in the day it ran pretty fine. I'm trying to remember. I could play it on an Acer laptop back in the day, so I think the game ran just fine. I'm going to do Colossus Boulevard. And then after Colossus Boulevard, I think I'm going to end it for the night, and we'll do another stream again sometime later this week. I don't know if it's going to be Wizard 101 or I'm going to play something else. But, like I said, Beyblade video coming out this week. That'll be very fun. And I have to talk to... Oh, God, yeah, this is... Welcome to Colossus Boulevard, also known as fight 8 different kinds of enemies in 3 separate quests, and go run around all over the street, back and forth. They have the teleporters, but the teleporters are useless. They're put in such bad spots. Yeah. Oh, they changed... Okay, so they changed this one at least a little bit. I really need to give this game another go. Pop Tropica. I've played that one a little bit, but not a lot. Because I didn't really know how to play Pop Tropica, I'm not gonna lie. A while ago, they had a thing for the game where the entirety of Wizard City was free. I think that was the best time to get new people in. But like I said, going back, I still think that this game, the entire first act needs to be free. Like, compared to the shit they do later on in the game, the first act isn't really a whole lot to keep hidden. Speaking of Beyblades, I still need you to send me the audio file where you say Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. I was not informed that I was supposed to do that. I will get on that after the stream, but I wasn't aware that that was that I was up to a task. My bad. Or maybe maybe you told me to do that and I was drinking and I just forgot. Who knows? Speaking of drinking, I'm going to take a drink of water real quick. But yeah, if you getting into this game is a pretty good time right now. They released a new world. I told you last month, like 8 days ago last month, or more than 20 days ago last month, because last month isn't very descriptive whenever it's the first week of the new month. You can't say last month and it's like, oh, is that like last week or up to 4 weeks ago? Oh, fuck, my bad. So, crazy story about the snowman spell that just happened right there is that the original spell that they had, they decided not to go with it because it was too gory. What the animation was going to be, they're going to have that. God damn it! Look at this. It's a 1 in 10 chance to not cast, and I somehow managed to get that 1 in 10 chance each time. Oh yeah, I'm in an area now where 2 enemies will gang up on me now. No, the scavengers should be back here. Yep, there we go. Now, their life, so that's going to be... is when you asked me if I watched Beyblade. I don't remember that still. Leprechaun. Fuck me, why am I so tired? Damn. Fucking work yesterday must have really knocked me out. My fucking last day and I had to work 13 hours. I know what'll wake me up. Give me a sec. Okay, I gotta speed run Colossus Boulevard so I can go to the store in time before they close and get more beer, because I only have, I have this one beer that's in my hands and one after that, so. I would unironically dress up as a leprechaun for a Halloween party. Like a Wizard 101 leprechaun. Back to the evil snowman animation, it was too gory. What the evil snowman would do is it would take the knife that it spawns in with, stab itself in the heart, rip its own heart out, and throw it at the target. They thought, back then, they were like, this is a kid's game. Maybe we're going a bit too hard with this. And the the other devs were like, you know what? Yeah. You know, nowadays they try and like push the line a little bit. They still don't, you know, they still not gore, blood, and guts and everything. No, just leprechaun. Leprechaun in general. Oh, it's like, there's still no gore, blood, and guts or anything, but they do push it a little bit with a few more skeletons, more darker implications and everything. The original dialogue for Lord Nightshade, was kind of dark. Lord Nightshade at the very end would say something along the lines of, "Wizard, I'm having a vision. I see..." Hello? Okay, I don't know why Ambrose just appeared out of nowhere and just started talking to me. Oh, it was for the quest. Okay. I accidentally got too close to Bartleby and Ambrose is like, history lesson, young wizard. Remember, you're a student. You better listen to me. So, the original dialogue for Lord Nightshade at the end was something along the lines of, it's not going to be, I'm ad-libbing a bit, you know. Wizard, I'm having a vision. I see blood splatters and your carcass on the wall. Come, let us seal destiny, or let us seal your fate. No wonder they changed that one a bit. A bit too dark for a kid's game. Just a tiny bit too dark for a kid's game. Even now, the line is, Wizard, I'm having a vision. I see darkness descending upon you. Come, let us seal your fate. And even now, it's still a bit dark. It's still pretty heavy for a kid's game. Oh no, I ran out of member benefits. Damn it. I don't get ×2 reagents now. Damn. But still a bit dark for a kid's game. I had a beer from a local brewery and it was pretty good. It tasted like less flavorful kombucha. I'm just drinking Budweiser. Usually I drink Mickey's, but the store I go to get my alcohol, they've been out for a while. And now is the part... What the fuck? I only have to defeat... Okay, they changed the quest to make it a lot easier. Before, you had to... Like, the first one you had to beat the snowman and then two of every kind of gobbler on the street. Then it was just... the scavengers and the snowman. Now it's just the scouter. Watership down. Let me think. I'm not sure. Majora's Mask would be a pretty good guess, but... Why didn't I attack? Why did I... I'm an idiot, man. Watership... You think it would be something like, I don't really play a lot of kids games, so I'm trying to remember. It might be Majora's Mask, because it's all about accepting death. It might be Majora's Mask, because it's all about accepting death. Did you all ever actually watch anything like Watership Down back in the day? Oh, fuck. Whenever I was a kid, whenever I'd watch cartoons and shit, the creepiest thing a cartoon did to me is alternate universes. I didn't like whenever something in the canon just changed. Like, the Ben 10 live action movie where the entire world is overrun by this alien virus. I would have been 4 or 5. Jesus Christ. Do you have any developmental disorders? And I mean this respectfully. Because there is no way you can watch that movie and be normal. Fuck. Go back here. God damn it. God damn, I can't stop yawning. That'll help a bit until I get a wand. It stuck with me for a long time, then I rewatched it as 11 and fell in love with it. Interesting. I have many problems. Don't we all, buddy? Here comes the fight with dipshit. Do you think I can team up for this one? But I can't blame Watership Down for them, law. I absolutely can blame a few of my problems on some of the media that I grew up with. I can absolutely blame some of the problems, at least. It's always interesting to me that the fire school gets the smallest street in the entire fucking game, and the ice school gets the largest. I also, whenever I was a kid, I thought gobblers were fucking terrifying. I didn't like how uncanny they looked. If you've never seen Watership Down, it is about as violent as a kid's movie can get. Whenever I was a kid, I had to watch a lot of like sitcoms because my mom would be in the living room watching them, and I'd just have to watch them by proxy. And I fucking hated all of them. Like, even as a kid, even as the main demographic for shit like Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and everything, I fucking hated them as a kid. I thought they were boring as shit, and I was like, man, I wish I was watching literally anything else. Oh, you know what's a good game from whenever I was a kid? Fucking Hot Wheels Track Attack for the Wii. That was a good one. I remember the car in the live action. I remember that as well because I wanted that as a kid. I'm not a car person, but I thought it was dope as shit. Like running on the wallpaper in like a schizophrenic sense, or you're just imagining it? I think I'm gonna die again. Oh, 100% I am dead. Unless he fizzles here. Nope. What's that? Oh! I'm hanging on, but I'm going to die to the gobbler, to the prince's next attack. I'm fighting on. We'll do a minor blessing. How about that? Oh, he passed! Don't fizzle, please. Alright, we're back. We are so back. And then I can do... Ooh. We do a sprite. How about that? Come on. Oh. Damn, son. I should have hit myself with a unicorn. Damn. I also love this graphical glitch where I can't tell, like, what healing is on me. This has been around since the game's launched, by the way. Yeah, we're gonna do a unicorn, and then I'll do a life trap and hit him with a leprechaun next. No way I can fizzle a unicorn, right? Yeah, next time I fight this guy, because you have to fight him twice. Next time I fight him, I am 100% teaming up, because this is hell. I also don't know why they changed the sound for that spell either. That makes no sense. I think I might be running out of spells. If you're still watching, whoever left a like on the live stream, thank you. It means a lot. I appreciate every like and every view. It means a lot. How much damage is this gonna do? God damn it! Just my imagining it. I have a strong hypnagogic state, so I can start seeing dreams. I get that. I think I'm like the same way. Dude, my imagination is fucking insane as a kid. What's your saddest kid movie moments? Milo and Otis. If you know, you know. Milo and Otis hit like a brick truck at the time. I don't know why I almost quoted the gay porn song. History of ice magic. There we go. Alright, the lore is good. Alright, meet the most horrifying thing to me as a kid. This scared the fuck out of me the first time I saw it. You're not talking about Transformers. I know what you're talking about. You're not talking about Transformers. I know what you're talking about. It was on Cartoon Network at the time, right? I can't remember the name of it. I can't remember the name of it at all. Oh, did I level up again? Hell yeah, I leveled up again. I didn't even realize it. I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember. No, I don't want to do the pets. I know how pets work. I don't remember. Gorger, Glutton, and Muncher, huh? Okay, yeah, there were like originally in this quest line, there were 2 separate quests where you have to defeat 2 of each enemy on this street. I just have that's where I am too. I remember like one episode where like the rock dude, the dude that's like the big, the big stereotypical big strong tank dude got mad at like some chick and like he went off on his own and got trapped somewhere. I can't remember a lot of it. I just remember like specific like frames. Like I could see a frame from the show in my head. I never watched The Land Before Time. Man, I remember. I had watched Old Yeller before the rest of my class. Talking about the 3D's Hot Wheels show, I don't know. I remember the robot lady. I remember this well. Was it? Nora, I need you to look this up. Was it Hot Wheels? I mean, cartoon. Oh, was it Hot Wheels Battle Force 5? Is that what you're talking about? Hot Wheels Battle Force 5. Does that name sound familiar, Alucard? Yeah. Nora, you're on it. God damn. So everybody watching the stream, go check out Nora's channel because he makes way better content than me. Like he is way better at editing than me, so. Yeah, I remember that. I just remember frames from that show. And it was the blue dude, the dude that's in the blue suit, yeah. he got mad about something or other and then like got trapped somewhere, I think. Epic, I get storm gear on my life wizard. I hate playing storm wizards, dude. I don't have the patience to deal with having like 65% accuracy. Or the grind that it takes to get optimum storm gear. Make me a mod so I can post a link. Give me a sec. Are you going to abuse your powers as a mod? I trust you, Nora. Don't let me down. Which, make you a standard moderator. How about that? Does that make you able to post a link? I remember watching it on Catcation. Is that a channel or is that Cartoon Network fucked up? Is there a way that I can play Track Attack on my PC? Fuck. Yes, I can play it through Dolphin. Guys, I think I have an idea for a stream. Is it from 2? Yeah. That link doesn't work. Yeah, we found the show. I was saying that we can vaguely describe a show, extremely vaguely describe a show, and Nora's like, oh, you mean that Hot Wheels show? Outstanding work. You know, sometimes I would think about, like, some of those lost media bounty hunts get pretty insane. Like, I think there's one, like, lost media thing where the bounty is, like, $600,000 or something like that. And I think to myself, you know what? Vacation, not catcation. Okay. I think to myself, whenever I see like a $600,000 bounty for like lost media, like a TV show from like the 80s, I'm like, how hard would it be to find that? Can I make a profit from searching for this quote unquote lost media? But if I tried looking for it, I wouldn't even know where to begin to start. Like, my thing would, I just go to the people, I just try and find the people that originally aired it and just go to them and see if they have any copies left over. Realize I'm behind a bit in stream. Oh, am I lagging? No, we're good. Might just be on your end. Oh boy, these guys have a lot of health. I could really use a treant right now, King's Isle. It'd be really cool if I had a rank 3 attack spell. No, he's on my side, yeah. So. That was one of those shows on Cartoon Network that was around for only a few seasons. It was like, damn, that was a good fucking show. Something weird starts showing up. Have you noticed people with symbiotic Titan is getting a lot of attention? For some odd reason, yes. But I think that's because what's coming out now on Cartoon Network is so dog shit. Like, let me pull up a chart. Here we go. God damn it. Okay. God damn it. Let me show a new tab. Okay. No, I do not want to join Reddit. Fuck off. I'd rather die. Oh, Lawrence, you ever wanted to do a vid with me like I did with Darth? Just let me know. I'm sure there's something we can spur about for an hour. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Let me pull this up real quick. New image. There we go. Put it on stream. See, we'll go over this chart bit by bit. Come here. Delete that. Alright. Let me hit him with that. Alright, give me a second. Let me finish this battle, and I will talk about why people are talking about Symbiotic Titan. There's a reason why people are going back to old Cartoon Network shows and talking about them more. God, these guys have a lot of health. They didn't remove Trent from the game, did they? There's no way. Like, as a base life spell, there's no way they removed Trent from the game. Because that quite literally will just remove the ability for life wizards to play solo. You join Reddit these days and a room instantly becomes a goon cave. Oh my god. I don't know why people would choose to willingly surround themselves with the most insufferable people on earth. Maybe I'm just, maybe it's just because I am a misanthrope, but I just can't stand, like, giant communities of people. I really just can't stand it. This battle's almost over. But people are talking about old Cartoon Network shows because everything that comes out now is just bad. It's not that it's just bad, but there's barely anything coming out now. Back then, the variety of shows for Cartoon Network was massive. Even whenever Cartoon Network would stop airing its old shows, you still had a lot of, sure, there might have been a bunch of one-offs, like, yeah, the show that's only around for one season, but you still had, like, shows that had a lot of passion and effort put into it. And you had a lot of people that were making shows for that, you know? I'm in two base. Okay. Let me pull this up. Let's see if we can list off each of these shows, by the way. I cleared those out. There we go. Did that work? Is it up on stream? I'm looking at my second monitor, so I'm not really facing my mic. Sorry about that. Let me pull this over here and pull this over here. All right, there we go. So I did my toes in the Persona 3 Twitter section today, and I feel like I'm like never again. I'll just go back to playing the game by myself. I've done for years. All right. So Cartoon Network Generations. Let me just sort of. There we go. I gotta make sure that I keep moving, that way I don't get logged out, because I get kicked for inactivity. So, Cartoon Network Generations. We have Gen 1, which is classics. You have classics. Fucking Ed, Edd n Eddy, Courage the Cowardly Dog. I guess if it's going by year, then yeah, Kids Next Door and Grim Adventures would be in that, classic era, but I see Kids Next Door and like Grim Adventures more towards like the second generation rather than Gen 1. Gen 1, I think more of like, of course, Powerpuff Girls, fucking Dexter's Lab, Johnny Bravo, of course, fucking Cow and Chicken, my god. Out a lot of really, really good shows, shows that have a lot of appeal. Mature humor, immature humor, everything. Just everything. It appeals to adults and kids alike. Then you have then you have the second era, 2004 to 2009. Some of the best. This is my personal favorite. You have both of the best seasons of Ben 10. I'm going to be honest. The first two seasons of the original Ben 10, the best. Absolutely best. You have fucking Chowder, of course. Class of 3000. If y'all remember fucking Class of 3000, my god. Class of 3000 was fucking amazing, dude. 100%, there's got to be like a massive uptick in like kids that were interested in music before and after Class of 3000. Gen 1 2 I watched on Boomerang. Oh man. Dude, whenever I was watching Boomerang, the only shit they had on there was like the Flintstones and the Jetsons and shit like that. Shows from that era. Oh god. I'm old. Next is Gen 3. This is the most popular. This is whenever most people were watching Cartoon Network. Then you have Generator Rex. You have the reboot of Ben 10. Not like soft reboot, not full reboot. Like alternate universe Ben 10. Fucking that show that pedophile worked on. I know that doesn't really narrow it down too much. Regular show, which is actually kind of good, not gonna lie. Then we have the Powerpuff Girls reboot. That show that pedophile worked on, the Powerpuff Girls reboot. And then you had that other show that the pedophile worked on. And then you had the other show that the pedophile worked on. And then you have the other show that the pedophile worked on. And all of these art styles are starting to look the same. Do you see, like, up here, up in Gen 1 and Gen 2, do you see how a lot of the art styles are different? You could tell that they're different shows. But down here in 4 and 5, you barely see. I know, the Jetsons are really good, but all these art styles are the same exact thing. They rebooted We Bare Bears, apparently. I didn't even know about that one. It's dog shit. It's bad. It's just so bad. I hate it. I hate it so fucking much. fucking terrible. It's not even that the shows are just bad. The people making the shows are just horrible people. Like, how can Cartoon Network consistently hire child predators? That has got to be an actual fucking talent to have 4 out of, like, I don't know, 4 out of every 10 people you hire try and groom children either online or in real life. That has got to be an actual fucking superpower. Where do they even go to get a hiring process like that? How do you actually hire that many? Is it something wrong with the animation industry? I don't think it's. I don't want to blame it on all animators, because, oh my god, you can't compare the people that are like, yeah, I made a show about a neurodivergent kid that just wants to live his life and have his parents accept him. He's like, oh, that's really cool. Now, why do you want to make this show? Because I want to talk to little girls. It's like, oh my fucking god, dude. I know, because they would, and it was the same company that was animating them. You could definitely tell that there were certain things about them that were similar. But it was the same company animating them. They just had a lot of care in making the shows look unique. It's the same person making them, the same company animating them, but they just want to make the shows unique. Yeah, besides the reboot of those shows after Gen 3, I have never seen or heard any of them. I know, dude. And a lot of these shows are basically just shows from before, just done worse. It's people that have no talent taking people that have talent, taking their work and saying, this mine now, I did this. I'm gonna... Oh, this is a life boss? I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat this one. Because I don't have strong spells, and he's gonna resist. This is gonna be bad. I'm gonna wrap this up real quick because I really gotta go to the store and get some more beer. It's not a need, but I would really like to go to the store and get some more beer. I also gotta run by my place of work and see if they have my money from all the checks that have bounced, because almost the past 2 checks that I've got from my workplace have bounced, which is really epic. That's so fucking cool. I love not getting paid for the work that I do. And I'm like, I'm leaving my workplace, and they're like, well, you're just taking a couple weeks break, you'll be back. I'm like, it's very bold for them saying that I'll be back to people. It's very bold for them to say I'll be back to the person that just had fucking 2 checks bounce. Like, my bank is now negative 600. My bank account is at negative 600 because they can't get their shit right. They're just incompetent. They're not maliciously holding money back from me. They're just incompetent. And I've been thinking about this all day, and it's been stressing me out. It's terrible. Alright, let me look that up for you. Attack was... Oh, fuck. How do I misspell was? What's his name? What am I looking for? Gindy... Symbiotic Titan. Yes, he was. Yes, he was the main producer behind Symbiotic Titan. Oh, you said that right. I found right as I looked it up. This dude was prolific in like Cartoon Network in the time. That's awesome. I'm barely doing any damage to him. Oh boy. I should have. Yes, I do have. Please don't fizzle, for the love of God. Yes. This is why you keep TCs. Treasure cards literally carry early game. Like, if you don't have treasure cards in the early game, you're just not winning. Yet. Yes! Winner! Alright. Only for an hour and a half, yeah. Awesome. Alright. I'm gonna call that it for tonight. It was real fun. I hope you guys come back for the next stream. I'm not sure what I'm streaming next. Maybe I'll do some more Wizard 101. Maybe I'll do something else. It's real fun. I just like just talking. You know, just talking about things that I'm into. I hope you all enjoyed. I figured out how I can... Oh, wait, hang on. Let me switch back to this screen. Give me a sec. There we go. I figured out how I can do a raid. So we are going to do that real quick. Let me go over to edit. Never mind, I can't. Should do a Portal 2 co-op stream. That would be fun. Yep. Never mind, I can't do a raid. I would if I could. Oh well. Well, we'll call that for tonight. I'm going to go to the bar and then go to the store. I will see you all here in a bit. It was real fun. I hope you all enjoyed. See you all next week. It was real fun. I bought the game for my sister, but she's too lazy to play it. It's a shame because Portal 2 is a damn good game. Oh, now I want to talk about... Okay, I'll say that for next stream. Join next stream so you can hear me bitch about people that don't know what they're talking about. Hope you all have a good night. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like, subscribe if you can, subscribe if you want. It means a lot. See you all next time.